What's good, everybody? This your boy Blackout Jones, and I'm just going to say this and this only. Home is where the heart is. Sometimes home is not where the money is. And when you do make decisions based on money sometimes your soul and your heart takes over and leads you in the right direction. I'm going to talk about that and the flip that occurred with Kamari Blair from South Carolina to the Tennessee Volunteers. But before I get there, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. For those that have subscribed, for those that continue to tune in, that continue to support, thank you very much. Without any further ado, you know where you're at. It's just shooting the sports. Let's get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you know? We had a flip occur today from a homer, a Tennessee native from Clarksville, Tennessee. Kamari Blair, 4-star offensive line tackle. 5-star, 4-star, it don't matter. Back in July, Kamari Blair decided to go and commit to the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it was a strange commitment. Why? Because they stated that, I want to say Austin Price from Vols and that team, they stated that even the night before, even that day, it looked like he was going to choose Tennessee. But of course, South Carolina, made that call, got that money up, and it changed his decision. But like I stated at the beginning, home is where the heart is. Sometimes, if not in most cases, home is not where the money is. And sometimes, when you do make that hasty decision because of money, your conscience, your mind, your heart, and your soul tell you otherwise. Because you know where you really need to be. You really need to be at home to build this great 2026 recruiting class that we have coming in. Not only that, you're going to be another piece on the offensive line along with, hopefully, Darius Gray. But then we have the 5-star, Gabriel Osada. Am I saying that correctly? Because I have a tendency to say something wrong here. I think I'm saying that correctly. And again, I might not be saying that correctly. Let me go to my notes here. Let me go to my notes because sometimes I be tripping, dog. Excuse me. Gabriel Osenda, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Baylor School, baby. Not only that, you're coming in with Tyreek King. You're coming with some of the big dogs. You're coming in with who else? J.B. Shabazz, another great pickup. Edward Baker, another great pickup. So the offensive line is going to be great for years to come. For years to come. Especially the preseason freshman All-American himself, David Sanders Jr. Now, 3 days from now, not 3 days from now, tomorrow to be exact, we got another one, Darius Gray. Now, I've been hearing that South Carolina's in the lead here. I've heard LSU, it's kind of been a back and forth, a little toss and tilt type of thing. LSU, South Carolina. But Tennessee has always been in the mix. Can we get another one? We just going to have to see. But until then, this is a great get. Let's just get to it. This is a great get. But Kamari Blair was very excited. He was very excited about making his decision on flipping to Tennessee. He actually was letting, who did he tell before he even made a decision? Let's see, Vols. Yeah, he actually spoke with Vols about flipping before he even called Tennessee. So they were able to get the first crack at it. the first crack of the breaking news of the flip, which is fantastic. But he basically stated that it was just the constant FaceTimes and letters and texts, just the openness. He also stated that he was very excited. I mean, who wouldn't be? Everyone is going to be happy. It's going to be a good time. And this is what he was stating before he called Tennessee to let them know of the flip. Also, he found offensive line coach Glenn Ellaby to be very genuine. Now, we've been hearing that time and time again with recruits. Some recruits commit, some recruits go on about their business. And that's fine. But the one thing that stayed constant is the openness, is being true, is being real, just letting them know, hey, this is what it is. That's one thing that's been very consistent when it comes to recruiting in the Tennessee football program. Also, he stated that I like that he has been with Coach Hype for 10 years now. He is a very honest dude throughout this whole thing. Like, whatever he had to tell me was good or bad, whether it hurt or helped his recruitment, he kept it honest. And that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you need from a recruiter, from a coaching staff. Just be honest. I mean, what else you got to lose? What, besides the commitment? If you're not being honest, you're going to lose them anyway. So, regardless. But then he also stated that he loves the ball coach. He said he's very personal and easy to get along with. He is a competitor. Like, every time we played basketball or cornhole or anything like that, he just wanted to win. He doesn't care about nothing else. The chance to play for the home state school was just something he could not pass up in the end. And I understand that totally. And reason why that happens, because of the culture, because of the winning, because of being honest, being true, being real, just being open about every single thing about not only the university, but the player itself. Like, coaches are going to see your weaknesses. They're going to see your strengths. They may say things that you may not like. They're going to say things that you will like. But at the end of the day, they just being themselves, and that's what you want in a program. I want to talk about Glenn Ellaby for a second. You know, there was a time when Glenn Ellaby was, how can I put it? He wasn't giving much. We didn't have much. I'm not going to say me, but there was a fan base. There's some people, majority of our fan base that felt like Glenn Ellaby was not a great recruiter. He was not a great developer, things of that nature. Understand something. When we wasn't getting these type of players that we're getting now, when this whole thing started from the beginning, you got to understand that black cloud was just hovering over us. We just got caught by the NCAA from the Pruitt era. We lost a bunch of scholarships. We didn't know what was going to happen when the decision was going to be laid down. So as a recruit myself, or as a recruit, why would I want to go to a university when I'm not even sure what's going to happen? So of course they weren't getting the players that they were getting. But as of late, Glenn Ellaby has been doing a fantastic job in getting these big time players, these big time offensive linemen, these big time recruits. Now it's just about developing. Now, we also kind of look at, well, why is this person not starting, or why is this person not starting, or this, that, and the third? Man, at the end of the day, understand something. The offensive line is the offensive line. We've had some good players, we've had some great players. And slowly but surely, the offensive line is going to be what they need to be. And I trust in Ellaby, I trust in this coaching staff, I trust in Tennessee, and I always will. Because we're in this era of success now. We're not in the era of the, what can I put it? The reign of terror, the reign of losing. We're not there no more. So what are y'all thoughts? How do y'all feel about this big flip that has occurred? Do you feel like Darius Gray is going to make that decision and come to Tennessee? Or do you think this flip that has occurred may have changed his mind? Or maybe the coaches have called him and been like, hey, no, they haven't done that. That's a 5-star. Darius Gray is a 5-star. We want him at Tennessee, and we hope tomorrow he comes to Tennessee. If not, that's okay. I'm confident in what we have right now. Just like when we didn't get Savion Hyder, I am confident in the running backs that we have now and for the future. Yeah, that's one man, and yes, he could have changed the trajectory. But Let's be real here. Every running back that's been in this offense has done pretty well for themselves. We got 2 in the league as we speak. Could have had 3 if it wasn't for the injuries. And you know who I'm talking about, Jabari Greer. So with all that being said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I got some more videos that's going to be coming out. I got a lot to talk about. I'm definitely going to talk about the ticket prices that are being raised at the University of Tennessee and how do y'all feel about that. I'm going to get to that video as well. But until then, you know what it is. This is just shooting the sports. And you know what I always say when I talk about these guys right here. Go Big Orange. Go Vols.